Hey folks, Wargoul here. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. And this was a video that I didn't think I was going to make today, but hey, here we are, so we might as well roll with it. So over the past week and a half or so, I have been sick as a dog. Like, I'm not exactly sure what this is. It's some kind of weird super stomach flu, or stomach bug rather, crossed with Bruce Lee and Mike Tyson's DNA somewhere in there, because it was rough. Like, I'm on the mend, but man, I still feel just absolutely terrible. I had a fever for a couple of days. I couldn't keep anything down. I won't go into all the horror show details here, but if you got a pretty good imagination, you can pretty much suss it out. Like, I've had actual food poisoning, and it didn't hurt or feel anywhere near as bad as this, if that's any indication as to what happened. Like, I have been on fire a few times in my life, and I would rather be on fire than deal with what happened here. Actually, some of my injuries read a lot like Vigo from Ghostbusters 2 or Rasputin. So yeah, today's video obviously isn't going to be here because I'm pretty much just now getting well enough to record this and kind of slap it together as an update as to what's going on. I haven't been able to do that. Normally I like to record and have stuff ready for like a week out to do. And then so adjusting all this on top of, schedules, it's kind of leaving me a little bit high and dry here for pretty much the remainder of the week. And I'm just going to go ahead and sort of kind of be lazy here and say, bam, there is the Steam key. So whoever finds that and redeems it, remember, just screenshot it, throw it up on Twitter or Instagram. My links are in the description of the video. Tag me in it, you'll get a shout out. Hey, and enjoy the stuff that the viewer sent in. All right, so let's talk about a couple of the series that I have and a couple of the things that I did here on the channel. So I got this 7 Days to Die series that I'm working on called Noir. And it's kind of an odd concept for me because I don't really work from a script. Hell, I'm just kind of off the top of my head here on this even. I don't even have my little points to try to stay on topic. And I've probably done a lot of editing at this point to kind of make this rambling seem a little bit more coherent than it actually is. Because again, I'm still feeling a little bit buggy. But Noir is a strange little concept, like I said, for me. I'm recording the gameplay, and what happens in game, I'm basically going to be writing a noir-ish type script from, and trying to fit it together to see if it actually makes a story. Like, I've kind of got like a point A to point B story in mind, and I'm going to see if I can't figure out how to do that. It's an interesting little, creative challenge. And then I had the ARC 100-day hardcore fail. That was actually a lot of fun, even though I did die a whole lot. But it was actually fun trying to piece all that footage together to create an episode. And then from that footage, I took and wrote a story just to see if it was feasible, and I think it kind of worked. Well, not a story, a script rather. Anyway, so that was a lot of fun to make, and I'm hoping to try and actually do the 100 days hardcore. Now, one of the big things I ran into, especially in the editing of it, and the reason why I chose the path that I did, was I had all this dialogue in game, and so if I splice in different scenes of different days of what happened throughout the whole run, it's just not going to make a whole lot of sense if half a sentence starts here and then another half of a sentence starts here. It's going to sound like the ramblings of a madman. Decided to take away the voice track that I had done for those videos and then just write the script based on that, and that seemed to work really well because there was a whole lot of nothing that happened on those days, and then the stuff that did happen, that just made those accents that little bit better. Now, that being said, I don't really like working from scripts. Again, it just kind of kills a lot of the flow and vibe to it. I like to let things happen naturally, and if they don't happen, well, then it's a lot better than, forced script. What else? So I'd like to try to stream a few times in the next couple of weeks here. Just try to get that all set up and get it going. And hopefully get it going right, because I'd like to stream New Vegas or another game. I don't know what just yet. Just something fun, nothing serious. So we completed Deadly Flare. That was a whole lot of fun. really kind of hoping the game starts to kind of take off on its own. It runs with a few things. Like I said, I'm going to go over there and kind of keep an eye on it on the community, see what happens with it, where it goes, what they're going to do. It's a fun little game, fun little concept. It has a lot of charm to it, and I really hope it does go far. So we'll see what happens with that in the next couple of months. I'm going to try to, I guess, animate or do some more artwork kind of stuff for the channel, kind of, you know, freshen things up a little bit. You know, like maybe a new kind of intro splash screen or something like that. I don't know, I'm still kind of working out some of the, I won't even say logistics, just artistic choices. There we go. Some of the artistic choices. I think I'd said in a post earlier that, you know, my ambition and my skill set need to have a sit down and kind of come to a compromise. But even that should be pretty fun. I mean, I can't draw worth a flip, but hey, you know, you gotta keep trying. He says, after all the years of art, and still that is the best he can muster. And that's pretty much all I've got on the front burner kind of stuff and kind of mid burner. The back burner things are like Mon Bazu and a few other games I'm just kind of looking at for the channel. That's probably about all I've got for right now on this update video. Like, everything should start to even out for the rest of this week and the weekend. And hopefully next week we'll be back on some sort of schedule. Again, like I think I've got a couple of Steam keys left, so after this one, and I'll definitely announce an end to the contest, or a giveaway, or whatever this thing is. The Steam key showdown, hoedown, high noon, I don't know. But I do believe that is going to be it. Remember, it is up to you to like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. All that good stuff is in the description below. It's a small gesture, and it is never, ever unappreciated. And as always, thank you for watching. Have a good one.